Hello everybody, it's Paul Neeson with the Real Life Health Show, and the other day I saw a video somebody sent me about eating meat being healthy. And I'm not just talking about eating like a vegetarian diet with some extra meat, but literally eating a diet of only meat as being the healthiest way to eat. So these people are eating meat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner and saying that's the healthiest way to eat. They even challenge people in the video to eat meat for 30 straight days to watch how great their health is going to be and how their life is going to transform into a whole better being than eating a vegetarian diet. And somebody sent that to me. Actually, more than one person sent a video like that to me, and I wanted to talk about that today because I often say we could survive on fruits and vegetables for the rest of our lives on a vegan diet and be very healthy. But if you go on exclusively meat, you probably get very deficient and die more quickly than you can imagine. I'm surprised people could even make it 30 days with just meat, nothing else, let alone even longer than that. But where does the problem come in? The problem is not only people eating meat. Meat itself has nutrients. All food has nutrients. The real issue doesn't come with only the low quality nutrients that are in the meat versus the abundance of nutrients that are in fruits and vegetables. But the problem comes with something I call a formula for health. It's how much the body has to work to get rid of what it doesn't need in that food. See, everything has nutrition out there. But when you're eating something that has a lot of nutrition and takes a little bit of energy to get rid of the waste of that product you're eating, that's the sign of a good food. Versus when you're eating a food that has some nutrition and it takes a lot of work to get rid of. So the best foods for our body are going to be the foods that give us the most and use the least to get rid of the waste. And when we think about the foods that do that, we have fruits and vegetables. Primarily fruits and then vegetables, depending on which type of fruit or vegetable they are. When we think about the opposite of that, which foods give us the least amount of nutrients and take the most work for the body to get rid of, and that would be meat. So if meat is so bad because of that reason, why do so many people suggest that that's the diet they should be eating? Well, let's just look at the results. Look at the world around us. And look at the people that are saying these things. Their athletic performance is at a certain level, but if they switched to a raw vegan diet and did it the right way, they would be faster. They would be stronger pound for pound. They might not be stronger based on a body weight, but pound for pound they would be stronger. And they'd be more fit overall to do certain things that you can't do when you're eating just a meat-based diet. When you're eating a meat-based diet, and if you want to throw some bread in there as well and some other grains, it's not only not the ideal diet, but look at the cancer rates. People say there's so many meat eaters out there and there's very few vegetarians, and how can we do stuff, experiments and studies on vegetarians because there's so few vegetarians? They're exactly right. Most of the people out there today are meat eaters. And we look at the rates of cancer, diabetes, and other disease, they're all connected to eating a high meat-based diet, eating animals. This is the problem. Now, when we get on a deeper level, you're eating a carcass. It's not fit for human consumption. No animal in nature, or no child in nature, or no baby in nature, no one in nature, if they didn't have any advertisement to convince them different, would choose a carcass over a fresh fruit or vegetables. If you're a herbivore animal or a fruitivore animal, the way we are and the way certain animals in nature are. There are carnivore animals, but their chemical makeup is different. They have sharp teeth and sharp claws to cut open skin and chew organs and so on. That's not us, and that's not what the way we were designed to eat. So when people ask me what's the best thing they could do to get better from cancer or something else, the number one thing I tell them is go on a vegan diet. Stop consuming animals and the products that come from animals, and you will see a health change on every single level. Now, why do these people that are eating a meat-based diet for the so-called amount of time they're eating it think it's okay to eat and good to eat? Well, when we look at what they consider results, then you can start to see the outcome. You see, when you drink coffee, you might be stimulated and you might feel great for a certain time, but eventually that's going to wear off. And in the same time, you're breeding ground for disease in the body. And the same thing with a meat-based diet. You're breeding on ground for disease, because disease is directly connected to eating a meat-based diet, and all diseases are. And you're also creating many other issues such as obesity, such as diabetes, and many other issues, not just the animals but the animal products also. Basically, I would challenge everyone to try eating a vegan diet and also try eating a meat diet exclusively. Now, I don't want people to eat a meat diet exclusively, but compare the results. Do each of those for 6 months and see how you feel after that. Now, there's a good way and a bad way to do everything. When you're eating animal products, you could be eating fried foods, or you could be eating just the animal raw. There's many different ways to do it. When you're eating raw food, you could be eating whole fruits and vegetables, or you could be eating processed foods. And I don't mean processed meat of cooked, but they're miscombined. You could be eating dates all day and dried fruit, and it's just not the ideal way to do either one of those. But if you take the best way to eat meat, where you raised the animal yourself, you fed it yourself, you know what it was eating, and you were giving it only the best foods, versus the best fruits and vegetables out there, food that you grew yourself in the best soil, and you compared to both of them in your own experiment with your own body and ate one for 6 months and then the other just for 6 months exclusively, 100% of the time you would feel better, be more satisfied, and like the fruit-based diet or the vegetarian-based diet much better than the animal-based diet. So all these people that you see suggesting that a meat-based diet is best, there's always some connection to their outcome, whether it's their psychological ideas based on what they hear in the news or what they see on TV, all the promotion and all the money that goes into promoting eating these meats and so on, or some other pre-proposed idea. But when you really give them the big picture of the animal factory farming and everything else that's happening and all the drugs they put into the food, they quickly start to get away from the mental aspects of thinking that is better. And they start realizing, I just got to make a choice. Do I want to eat an orange or a carcass? And that's what it is. And people don't like the carcass. They like the steak sauce and all the other stuff they put on the carcass. So if you're that addicted to the taste, put that steak sauce on the orange and eat the orange. You'll be much better off for your health. And but let me hear your experience with this. Have any of you eaten a meat-based diet exclusively versus a fruit diet exclusively or a vegan diet exclusively? And what was your outcome? What was your results? Post them below the video and let me know. Okay, I've been doing this vegan diet for over 20 years, and I know it works. And I have friends that have been doing it for over 60 years. And the difference is there's no disease in people that are doing this the right way for a long time. I don't know many people that are eating animal-based products or carcasses that are living at the same level of health as people that are vegetarians. And that's what really the results count. Alright, so be a comment below the video. Thanks for watching, and have a great day and a great world life.